Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UAB Blazers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the time.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Finds his man. It's Harper. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, UAB, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The App State offense goes back on the field. receiver coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Let's take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down after that previous play. And the back gets the football. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a nice drag route here. And I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Will be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver grabs it. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Blazers will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Clark, he's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the right side, but he's tackled behind the line. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's S the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it second and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And the Blazers will line up on first and 10. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The Blazers are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. Clean toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Blazers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a dart right down the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Looking for a man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Blazers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They get nothing on second down. Sets up a third and goal from the 2. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UAB.
I'll tell you what, this first time, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10, look at the throw. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Now the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And here comes a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. It's another deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage. So
They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Clear movement before the snap. It'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to take your cap. They've done everything. Do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Blazers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Blazers looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. The receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The App State offense goes back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Makes the catch. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
It's a quick grab. He stopped and gets a first down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down to the completion, moves the ball down to the 4.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, App State.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now the try for 2. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he makes the catch for 2 points, but there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. It's a run to the left. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Blazers with 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Johnson. A change of direction. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Blazers. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch all alone back there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The ball is caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw yet again. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The offense now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense, or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal during the late stages. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Johnson. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grinding away with a running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. He drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason